is a player that if he can go into the form that we know him from CSGO, he can be an absolute animal on the AWP. Then you've got great role players of Tessus and Shush from the heroic fame, and they're still within the jersey. And then Kixon, one of these up-and-coming in-game leaders off the back of the Paris Majors, where he really got the shine. But yeah, the team has just felt like a bit of a hot mess, hasn't it? And that's not necessarily directed at the players, but Dexter with travel issues, not being able to practice. I do agree with the sentiment that there is a chance for Heroic in this one, though. Dust2 is a great battleground to take it, and I think G2 live or die by their individuals. Malbs, Monacy, and Nico are all fantastic Counter-Strike players. But in MR12, in a best-of-1, if they don't hit their stride early, they're in trouble. Snacks, retake B, they're in. This is a retake out the gate for G2, and Snacks struggling to do any damage whatsoever. Dexter still has a molly, there's still an extra smoke, and there's a flash.
You are not getting back into this bomb site. I mean, the amount of utility you've just highlighted. The flash first. Honestly, coming lower. Kixon needs 2 here. What's he got? He's got none. Actually, really problematic. That utility starting to be drained through. Here comes the smoke and the molly. They actually smoke tunnels. That's huge. That's huge. They have to push through this. Hunter kicking up a fuss. Flashes in front of tons for them. Nice kills from Dexter, Shush, Tessus. Everyone contributes. It's clean as a whistle. And Tessus, he takes down Hunter to lock it in.
You love to see it, don't you?
I really like the simplicity of that. It was so much util. They had like a full smoke flash take into a smoke and a Molotov for the post plant.
And they braved the block smoke that came out from G2.
Right.
If you see that.
Remember, boys, also bring the energy from the fucking start, okay? And Nico, look out for this table. This one is really fucking solid, okay? If
table needs to watch out.
Well.
Yes, Nico, what would have been the clutch of the year, no doubt. Denied in that 1v1. The desk learned the hard way. Kixon is going to get a freebie here. No, he's not. Turn around. Turn around. Okay, it works out, actually. Kixon and Nerds, they win their duels with their SMGs, and nice shot from Monacy's scout. Catches the search of Tessus into B, and they're going to test him further.
No.
They're testing him further.
Why?
You know who this is, right?
That's because there was an AK on the ground.
And now...
Hello?
Oh! Hello?
Monacy heard something.
Yeah. 2. He knows it's 2. Drops into the side, tries to find a safe haven! Monacy's coming up clutch! This would be a crazy round to lose, and Nerds has saved them with 1 point of health in it. Whew. Oh, it's a different round there, Chad. It's a different round if he finishes off Nerds.
It just felt like everything went their way so early that should never have gotten out of control. Now it's just Malbs over towards CT spawn. He's somewhat boxed in. I'm sure he want to try and show us what the lobotomist has on the deagle.
He's got a good dig.
But, okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that G2, they're going to come into this event oozing with confidence, but Yanko touched on this on the desk, right? You're also just won the tournament, so you have that big dump of energy, and then you have to go straight back into another tournament where you start with everybody else, right, out the gates in a best-of-1. The time zone for everybody is going to be a bit of a factor based on the travel. And I think Heroic are this team who, as mentioned, haven't really hit their stride, but they have the recipe to do so. They have the players to do so. So I think if they play heads-up Counter-Strike, Kixon likes to call a faster game sometimes. If Nerds is on form, Dexter hitting AWP shots, Tessus is sharp, Shush in the clutch, they can win this game, Heroic.
It would be a really, really big confidence booster to take down a Titan like G2, and there's that Malbs Deeg we were discussing. Around late, and Nico's hit one as well. That's awkward. It's very, very awkward. No Kevlar, just a couple of Deagles. So this 3v5, it very quickly could become a non-issue for Heroic.
Well, look, they have utility to get in towards B, right? Take a look. Everybody has a smoke. There's a molly, there's some nades, there's flashes. To get back in for G2, they don't have anything at the moment. What can they pick up off of the corpses? Well, there's an AK, there's a Molotov. They will give a round like this a go on the retake. They're going to buy next round, so it doesn't really matter. Give this one a crack, but can you get across the line?
Dexter shows his face in the window, tries to buy time on their approach. Re-smoke thrown. Be one hell of a good grenade if he times it right. Dexter just going to focus on the window position. There's that Molotov they did recover, and here comes the flurry of USPs. Dexter sprays him down comfortably.
Looked dangerous, didn't it? But just where they found the kills, nobody fortifying the B bomb sites. So some good shots from the G2 individuals. Between likes of Nico and Malbs, and 2 fantastic aimers. I don't know if people saw a little graph that came out with the, what was it, dot graph? A plot?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was a graph. You were right.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, Malbs' aim, something to be or seen to be believed, I suppose, from time to time. But look, Heroic will be happy to get through with that one. Is an AWP available on the board? That's the next question for either side of the server. The answer for m0NESY is a yes. And the answer for Dexter also. So we get into a full gun round early on in the piece. We can't say the same for the FaZe series that we had versus Furia earlier in the day. Very late on the cross. See how they waited for the smoke, didn't want to risk the tag. Oh.
Well, m0NESY wanted to risk his life, and now look at NiKo! Oh, aggressive double kill from NiKo. Charges up Cat to trade m0NESY. Ends up giving him an advantage. Tessus, this is a one-man operation. He is ahead of the smoke tunnels, and he's isolated Snags. Look at this game he's playing. Between two different smoke grenades, he throws out a flash and he lives.
It's going to be a pressure point, right? Like looking for Snags to take him down. Now, I like the opener from G2 with the cat aggression. The trades from NiKo were huge. And I think we're going to get a lot of this within this map of CS, right? Really in your face, heads up Counter-Strike, taking a lot of duels, taking a lot of chances, and it's going to simmer into these mid-rounds. Sjuush has the long push, Dexter's AWP towards middle, NiKo's picked up m0NESY's, Hunter locking down B, and Malb's alongside for the ride.
Okay. Yeah, there's a new meta Molotov people are throwing from suicide to short to stop that aggressive peek.
Push, yeah.
I haven't seen the, I haven't caught the lineup yet, so if we, that's a side quest for us today, is if we could try and find the lineup for the short Molotov from suicide. That would be great. Thank you very much, Rushley and MC.
I'm glad that you've given them an extra little bit of work to do.
If they can keep an eye on that. Oh, there's something
info
for Tessus. He spots two. Never mind that. Kills Malbs, knows where NiKo is, and he actually recovered m0NESY's AWP. So yeah, we'll opt for the rifle. Flashing for himself to get across. We'll have to respect the Molotov.
Screwed,
his options are screwed. Yeah, indeed, but Tessus on the reload can punish him. NiKo, you got no bullets, mate. A free frag for Tessus and a high impact round from him. 7-1 as it stands. 3 kills from Tessus and an unwinnable 1v3 for Hunter.
And as long as they don't allow this AWP to be salvaged, then the threats going into the next are quite limited. So Tessus has scooped that one up, I think, just to make sure that if Hunter was to come looking, he can't grab that. Just need to be careful on the exit. So there he is, just throwing it away. So we'll throw one of those over the fence. As Hunter gives up his position, Sjuush goes down. Tessus could find this. Great timing, audible, and Tessus with another kill. Massive round. 4 in total. And that's just how many rounds Heroic have on the board already. They are running with some momentum. This is a great start.
I just really have to give Tessus his flowers for the way he was so stubborn about this fight on B. Like, look at what Snags' options were. He was Molotoved into the fight. Tessus threw a smoke, throws his own molly. NiKo short gets caught out as well by the aggression of Tessus, pushing that smoke, but punishing a reload.
NiKo dropped an AWP for m0NESY.
Wow, he did. Dedication to really see and keep this round potent for G2. Hunter is going aggressive lower. Didn't work, did it? No, but I'm intrigued to see if they flash or if they're just going to jiggle it. Looks like it's just going to be contact. Hunter gets a chance. It was an opportunity. He was unable to convert. And the USP, perhaps had they been softened up by MP9 to the head, could have been a chance for NiKo. m0NESY's AWP. Oh, missed his shot. So there's the info.
Just go A, guys.
There is an AWP
just
on
go
B. Yeah, here we go. What can Malbs' Deagle do? It would have to be the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your life. And missing the first and the second, I'm afraid. It's not looking good. Nertz will take him down. And Tessus, oh, what a perfect hold for the rotations of these two. m0NESY trying to keep hold of this AWP that NiKo so kindly bought him. I think he'll be able to do so.
You want to be systematic about the hunt. You don't just want to throw this away willy-nilly. We saw what happened with the Hauzok situation, right? Now, Sjuush has already cut him off at the passes towards T-spawn. Dex has got lower and Nertz has B doors. So at the moment, they know he's boxed. He's either tunnels or he's B site. Can't be T-spawn, can't be lower, and he couldn't have left and headed towards CT. So m0NESY, bomb halfway gone. They are closing the gap. Sjuush has also gotten onto the ramp. Oh. Okay, well, they weren't certain, Alex, that he wasn't in backyard.
Oh, he had a chance for a second as well. Dexter just runs him down, not having any of that. No nonsense here, P250 and holding W. I mean, and yeah, in pursuit of the W, a round for G2 is still eluding them here. 5-0 scoreline as G2 do pull that ripcord, do call the timeout. Taz on the mic. We're just reminding his boys of what's at stake here as well. A best of one to start in IEM Rio, and just letting this one slip away, it would immediately put like a bit of a dampener on things after taking down Spirit, Vitality, and Na'Vi in sequence.
Like triple threat.
Yeah, toppling the triple. It's certainly, you know, a very confidence-boosting win. But as the desk discussed, you know, and as you brought up, seeing that that relief and the release of so much tension, winning a tournament, beating these teams you've been struggling to put away. And then you come into Rio just a week later, you find yourself here.
A Counter-Strike doesn't stop, does it? And with this matchup, we do find ourselves in Group B on the B stream. We've got Vitality versus 9Z. And then we've got Eternal Fire Australis and VP Mongols. That'll round out the day, or at least the opening round. We have best of threes to round out the day, mind you. Shush out long, double AWP setup, and Shush is going to come through this. Thank you very much. You know he's in the smoke. He's going to... Oh.
Huh?
I thought he
well,
I think he's communicating that... Yeah. Oh.
That's a bit of a mare, isn't it?
I'm unplugging my keyboard.
Yep.
I'm just
start wrapping it up.
Mouse. I'm packing it up. Saw you can play. I will go home.
Feeling too good after that one.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Yep.
Lucky nobody was watching.
No, no.
I can't quite believe that.
It's not. It's a bad miss.
Considering how they've started. Hello.
Why is Tessus looking like?
He's always been sharp,
Yeah, well,
but this is wild.
He's looking like his A-game
Next.
self. Oh, they line up for Malbs. Set up for success. Gets himself 2 with 1 spray. They just line up for him. A triple kill for Malbs in this round. Now Dexter on the warpath. Can he find a way back in? Separated from Nerds and keep presence and trying to distract. Trying to get that short player looking his way so his player here, Nerds, can get him looking the wrong way. Oh. Malbs, he returns his aim. Nails the head. 4 kills from Malbs in this one. And Dexter, revealed by the clear of the smoke, should go down any minute now. It's m0NESY to put the cherry on top, but that's a Malbs round. That's all Malbs. G2 finally get there first off the back of a timeout. Maybe Taz just said go kill. You gonna say shush again?
Well, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to, because he knew, but obviously with the smoke didn't really know how to function around it. Do I take space and backstab? Do I hang around and we try and find this kill? And then there's a bit of an issue as well with the flash in the fight, so trying to play anti, getting caught between. That was a little bit tough. Huge round from Malbs, and this is sticking true to the course with G2. Individuals are going to be the driving factor. Now, I think it's good that Saw's taken this timeout. It's probably just to make sure that they don't get too in their head about what, should have been their round. The opener seemed perfect. They got the space. They just weren't able to convert what felt like a gimme. But it's been a really good start. Don't let that momentum slip away now.
So exactly what Saw's trying to instill into his troops.
Just heard an Apex shout.
Was that Apex?
That was an Apex shout.
I heard some loud roars from the player floor. Missed shot from Dexter on the cross. Snacks and Hunter get away unscathed. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, simple, easy. Short molly contains Nico's aggression early.
How do you feel about Kixon only having a... Oh, never mind. He found the Mac 10.
He's good.
He only had a Glock for a while there. I was getting worried.
The armored Glock. Oh, a chance from m0NESY. Not an easy one.
It's a B split. Snacks might get overrun, Alex. He's double AWP.
He's looking
I don't like this for Snacks. I'm looking away.
He's hit the shot.
I'm still looking away.
He's hit the shot. And on the repeat, flashed good, but Nerds, while blind, still connects onto window. Oh, B is going to get really awkward here if Hunter can't be a hero. Now Molotov forces him to respect it on the flash. He considered a push through the doors. The flash was brilliant. 2 of them fully white screened, but now that bomb's being planted and shush. This late little lurk short. Head spotted. Jesus. Hunter missed his chance. As did Dexter on the AWP. This is an uncomfortable retake for G2. m0NESY so convinced there's going to be a lurker. He's even looking lower. Shush hears all of this, and now he starts to potentially come in for the flank. 4 of them at the doors. This is going to be an all-or-nothing play. Here comes G2. A wave crashing into the B site. Malbs does only get the 1. Nerds solid hold, and this is looking too damn good. Shush on the late arrival. And off the back of a timeout, off the back of G2's first, Heroic immediately returned to form.
Yeah, killer lurk there from Shush. After the issue in the round before. You think maybe you play a little bit either too scared or a little bit too aggressive to make up for it, but he bides his time and he gets the kill. That was the Snacks opener, but still the space in favor of Heroic, and they're looking to bully this B bomb site. It's not the first time they've found the finish. I think any side that you're finding Snacks on is a side that these guys can be looking to exploit. They're going to do a long corner smoke from Shush and some flashes, but it's actually a B rush. Players in lower, Hunter coming up, taking the fight, the flash, it's no good. Tesses and kicks him with openers. Now it is just the big man.
He has to do so much.
I'd reset.
Oh, really? That's so cheesy, though. You just got 2 kills lower. You know there's probably only 1 on B. Oh, now there's 2. Malbs cheats over. You will have to reset. The smoke arrives. Oh, this has to be a heroic round. Malbs aggressing mid. Testing. Ooh, he spotted something, but clean clicks.
They don't even have to go B.
Kixon and Dexter just playing deathmatch right now.
And they know where Snacks is.
Yeah, wow, wonder where he could be. Moonwalks into the crosshairs, and Dexter unable to convert.
Not known to be a rifler.
Yeah, 9-3 scoreline, though. He's been delivering.
Bogdan's Law has taken the AWP out of his hands.
Tessus yoinks that one, and Snacks does steal another a little on the way out. Couple of exit frags, and he's not going to hit the shot. Tessus, low HP. We'll think twice about re-peeking that.
Nerds is here.
Yeah. It's not a knifer. Nerds isn't a knifer. Nerds? Nerds?
Hello?
Okay. One to the
raise in the
center of
eyebrows.
mass.
Well, I did overlook that corner.
7-1. Bloody hell.
Yeah. Well, I am glad that the desk highlighted this was always a possibility.
Yeah.
I think that was very fair by Jacob and Yanko, because I think at the moment in World Counter-Strike, Na'Vi and Vitality are the 2 titans. I think Spirit, for me, they're still they're more missed than they are hit. But I think that the team like Spirit, FaZe, and G2, I would say all of those names always have a puncher's chance in a tournament because of the individuals and what's possible, right? If Monacy and Nico play well, with Malbs, as we just saw in the last event they won a week ago, they can easily win a tournament.
Sure.
And they can break the curse against Alexi.
Yeah, that too.
But this is the inverse of that.
Most definitely.
At the moment.
Yeah, puncher's chance for sure for G2 in attendance in Rio, but to be put into the lower bracket by Heroic, that would be quite the twist of the knife. And a twist of the tail. Let's find out what they do here into our 9th round of play.
Hunter didn't lower again.
Yeah.
He loves it.
He self-flashed himself last round, right? Or was that a T-flash?
I think they did flash, yes.
Okay.
All right, well, full long control taken. Right now, if I was Heroic, knowing that I'm up against a partial investment and I have full long control, I would probably just go for an A finish. The biggest threat that you have to worry about is the timing of the layering of the smokes and when a flash may come through. So if you can get the AWP in the pit or on the platform probably better to oversee site, then you can creep up. You should have 1 or 2 players playing anti. You got heaps of mollies. You can molly the car. And then once you are crossing, you either go silently or you can go noisy, molly behind the double stack, molly Gandalf, smoke or molly short, right? And away you go. They have so much utility. They can do all of this.
Flash. No, just a push. Monacy trying to puff up his chest. Nico's tested here on the ramp side. Completely perfectly covered by the smoke, but Nico, he finds a way. He finds an opportunity. Dexter hits his shot from pit, but Malbs is Deagle a problem. How have they lost this advantage? With 40 seconds, they are fully committed to this. Tessus late arrival short is everything. Dexter, what? Doesn't hit the shot. Makes up for it. Catches him through the box. Finds the head. Monacy on side. Down goes another. Snacks cleared out. Now Monacy has to be distracted. It's too comfortable. Despite the heroics of Nico and Malbs' Deegs, there is just not enough firepower, not enough frags, not enough bodies on the site. And Heroics 8th, imminent.
Yeah, you can see how they make things threatening, right? So they throw the defensive smoke on the top of the site, and that's when the individuals get a chance to play around it. Hunter dealt with. Tessus finds that. But they make good on it. So important kills from Dexter. The clear of the smoke, he finds the first, then the second onto Malbs, playing behind the single box. And really running away with things are Heroic. I think this just really does show you where we're at in this event. We've said, well, the 16 teams in attendance, they all make up slots 1 to 21 in the world rankings. We are missing Spirit. They are the highest ranked team that are not here.
Opportunity for kicks in there. Honestly working mid.
G2 always looking to harass, right? I think if you look back at some of the CT setups we saw earlier in the day, it was a bit more standard. There was definitely flavors of aggression, but G2 have started posturing that way in a lot of these rounds. Even the one round they won, that was when Nico went aggressive short with a double. Did they convert that round? Or did they end up losing that round?
Don't know.
Yeah, and that tells you the story of G2's ARF, that we don't even...
8-1.
Yeah, right. Well, they're testing Malbs, Alex. This is his chance.
He's got Monacy in support. This could work out really well. The timing of that, and then finding Kixon. Will flash in, Malb spotted, turns the flash and catches the spot to Bluebid. That's an important kill, taking down Nerds. Bomb spotted, frag found, and now leveled out by Tessa. Spots out Hunter indoors. He's hitting every shot he takes right now. He's so scary. Tessus does bring down Hunter. Snacks revealed is pulled off B, and Shush and Dexter are on the relocation mission. Running teeth spawn, Dexter out mid, and Snacks goes forward into it. 2v2 quickly becomes a heroic advantage once more. Bombs heading B. Monacy ahead of the play. That's the kill. What a shot from Monacy.
Still thinks it's A.
He was heading short. You can see why Monacy's going to assume it's A. Shush gets this bomb plant for free. Now we get an interesting one-on-one. Okay, Monacy, what have you got for us? He's watching the cross. Oh,
he didn't see him.
No, the box covered the cross. Now he gets the info.
He doesn't have a kid, Alex.
No, I don't know if he's going to have a chance at this one. Like, he is giving it a good go. Molly door. Extinguish and peek. Trying to catch. Shush! Oh, he had a chance! Just the tip of the head. Somehow he's still alive. Somehow. Oh, and the re-peek from Shush. Monacy's a dangerous beast! And he pulls it off the 1v1. A 10-second defuse. No kit. No problem.
Damn. Shush definitely feeling some pressure, right? Like the type of peaks coming out there. I guess not wanting Monacy to get on top of him, but it's the AWP. Bro. Ooh. Yeah, Shush. A couple of moments in this one. I love the fact that we had X-ray turned off right there so you can see what Monacy's dealing with, but it actually made things look worse for Shush. All right, well, Sora has taken timeouts. The round they lost was the Malbs 4K.
That's right. Yes, that's it was. The AK double kill.
Shush in the back missed.
Yep, that whole thing. That whole thing.
But Sora's taken timeouts on the back of both of those rounds.
Yeah, he has. So round loss equals to Saw timeout. Now that only works for the first 3 rounds you lose. So far, so good.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I think he's gone, all right, boys, 8's good, but you know what's better than 8? 9 or 10?
Yeah, 10 sounds good already.
Yeah, and 10 is still possible. Purchases coming through the pipeline. Now, if they go into the final round of the half and they have lost this round, Heroic will be very light on with the purchases because the cash has been siphoned through. MP9 for Snacks. Rifles for the rest.
Let's get into it.
Short push again. Bloody hell.
Nico, this is hyper aggressive. With Monacy holding his suicide, he posts up here. Now Tassus takes out Malbs, another individual adventure that he profits from.
They've seen the mid-aggression.
They worked it out. Oh, peeks into the AWP. It's too comfortable. Hello, Heroic. They are cooking up trouble once again. Tassus gets across. Hunter caught mantling up. Nerds is everywhere. And a missed shot from Monacy. It's taken shape beautifully for Heroic. Can't even throw down his incendiary to disrupt. Nade in his face. And a nice shot onto the tip of the head. Finds Kixon. Should be nothing more for Monacy in this one. Now just a question of survival. Victory no longer even a conversation. And Nerds has got the door locked. Or has he? Snacks has a chance to get his AWP out of here, but he has to nail this kill. Has to nail it. Getting close enough for a nice double dink and finds it. Converts it. Monacy has a way out.
Still feels pretty rotten though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
But we need to, guys, also, you know, breathe and relax. Because we need to fucking start getting some, you know, rounds. And we will be good.
He's right. He is right. They do need to start getting some rounds.
And then it will be good.
And then they'll be good. So, look, you can get one more round this half, and the next half, you can get all the rounds you need.
So yeah, 10.
Tessus is the Terminator right now, isn't he?
He is.
Danish Dynamite.
16 and 5. Absolutely hard carrying. He's looking like so locked in. They're worried about B, and understandably so. It's been a very common port of call for the heroic T side. You can see they're going through their paces, they're going through the motions. Flash for the short player, getting them out lower. Molly doors. So pressure all around them.
Feels like a normal round.
Yeah, it's very
Haven't had one of these in a while.
Oh, snacks his shoulder, sticking out. Dexter, you don't need to stick around in the Molotov. I understand that it would be cool to get the kill in the flames. Monacy does have to stand and bang. He spots a little glimpse of someone. God. Oh, nuts! He commits into the AWP, and now Hunter is about to be completely overwhelmed. A 10-2 half him, and no bullets! What? He had like 6 in the mag. There's no way you're getting the multi-kill required there. Things have gone from bad to worse here for G2. Nico on that box is only good for 1. Nerds will bring him down. This is not what I had at the tip of my tongue when I saw G2 heroic opening round. That is not what I saw coming.
Yeah, it's been explosive for one team and one team only. Heroic, they will get 10. Shush will find the final kill, and that's 2 rounds for G2. Is that going to be it?
G2, fresh off of their victories in Copenhagen, find themselves in Rio de Janeiro and down in the dumps. Heroic have thrown some heavy punches. Tessus at the top of the tables, delivering high impact. Out long, out B, bullying Snacks, who finds himself at the bottom and having a rough day in the office. Same could be said for Nico and Hunter, who are at the same, if not less, in that first half of play. Dust2, it's looking like it could be Heroics rather quickly. We're getting into our second half, and a must-win pistol as Captain Obvious here on the mic, joined by Chad Sponge Birchall.
What's my superpower?
You are Captain Hindsight.
Aha! Well, right now, it's looking good. G2 are out long with all 5 alive.
And they've got a good smoke that looks to be landing where it's supposed to. Tessus is going to be the one to be tested. And interesting, he doesn't smoke sight. He'd prefer to smoke Gandalf and play back, playing for the retake, playing to the long game, long range. Nico Glock finds Shush. Big shot. Necessary rounding. I remind you, how is he hitting that one? Kicks and nails Monacy. It's fallen apart for G2 already. What can you do with this? Good shots from Malbs. Needs a clean conversion. He's doing it. Nails the shot. Snacks hits one. It's only Nerds. And he doesn't have the HP for this. There should be no way he can win this one. Malbs has done it enough. Snacks goes down and Malbs is low. One bullet from either of these players. And Nerds can come up clutch. Oh God, he actually hits one through the sandbags. 6 HP on Malbs as he saves G2.
It's just tough. It's definitely exciting because that's what G2 is through and through. But again, for their third round, it's individual. And that individual Malbs is the one who put the first on the board with the 4K back within that first half. Right now, he's had to dig them out of a massive hole. Heroic felt like they had them done like a dog's dinner, but Malbs shoots straight and grabs them at least something to work with. Heroic immediately forced by back in. Deagles, 5-7, MP9, and a Scout walk into round number 14.
No one on B. I mean, you're smoked off and you'd be crazy to be walking through it, but it does seem like G2's intentions are for a B finish. Look at this gathering short. Do you think they activate? Like, is it something that there's going to be a timing and a go?
It might just be a save, to be completely honest. If it is a mid to B, you could waterfall behind off of Cat quite quickly. They have to apply a bit of pressure short. They'll respect that. They'll give that to them because they're still, at this moment, hoping that they finish towards the A site.
Right.
But right now, unfortunately for the viewers, this round is looking very over. The only way that this could possibly go wrong is if Heroic do contest and Monacy's the late piece with the bomb, which he is, but not late enough. So there you go. Let's call it 4th round for G2. We'll do the double dip, we'll save all the goods, and Heroic will try again next round. So they'll roll the dice or shoot the craps or whatever they do, put it on the roulette table.
The reds, the blues. Wait, there's no
red
blues.
or black, and there's green. Yeah, 0 and 0-0 are green.
Because the house always wins.
Yeah, I don't know. They do make it a... Guys.
Bloody hell.
Come on, you bought those guns. You wanted to use them. Now, if you hold on to that Galil, it's fine. If you keep that Galil, you can drop Mr. Shush something in the next round. It's all good. Not a problem. Everyone will have a weapon. Everyone will have a little upgrade. Oh, Hunter, the water's warm. Tessus has been on form.
Hunter, it's only a Mag 10, but only 3 kills, and that's his 4th.
Blistering.
Quick shot, good kill, and even a scout tag on the way out the door.
So they have a Galil. Kixon can drop something. I think he dropped a Deagle to Tessus. Shush, unfortunately, now probably gets nothing unless he wants to invest in himself. He has bought a smoke. So the double dip on the force buy weapons from Heroic. Now let's see if G2 can start bringing this back, right? It's going to inspire some confidence with that Malbs pistol round. That was nice to see. Another good individual. But that was probably one of their better, I want to say team-based rounds, but literally all they did was execute B and Heroic gamble stacked A. So I don't even know if that's a fair surmise. Alex, I didn't prepare a second tidbit for technical pauses. I only did the WCG 2007 bit.
But I did enjoy that one.
I'll prepare a few more.
I should come with a nugget as well. I'm afraid I came ill-equipped. No fun facts for you.
What have I got in my bag? We got a hoodie?
Chad's bag, my favorite game.
Nah, that was Chad's box.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's a hoodie. There's a pair of trousers.
They're hacking the mainframe for Nico here.
I did have a tennis ball. Oh, there it is.
Is that for your hand-eye coordination, yeah?
I don't know. Like, I just like having a ball.
Yeah, I know.
It's nice to have a ball.
It is good to have a ball.
Yeah. Let us know how you're doing at home. I would say use the hashtag, but maybe Instagram us.
Oh, yeah. I have opened it, like I attempted to open it. Obviously, I can't open it, but I have opened it just out of reflex like 6 times.
We don't have a mailbag here.
That's true, too.
You could still send emails to the same email, and I will still get them.
That's true.
What else have we got going on? How else could they contact us if they wanted to?
Technically, they could send us a telegram.
Carrier pigeon?
Fax. How many different ways can we communicate? Fax, telegram, telephone.
Smoke signals?
Smoke signals.
Telepathy?
No. Cans and string.
Okay.
Have you ever done that experiment as a kid?
Passing notes?
Passing notes. Write a letter. Does that count as a note? Is a note a letter? Is a letter a note?
Like a passing a note, I feel like I would maybe give it to, let's say, Rush, who then might later see you.
But the postal system, that's separate.
True.
Okay, cool. So at least 7. And there's probably more. Let us know.
At least 7.
Yeah. Carrier pigeon.
Blinking.
Blinking, I suppose. Morse code. 10-4. That means something in military speak. I think it means...
Hut, hut!
I'm reading you loud and clear. Let's see if G2 can start getting in there clear, because 10-4 deficit. And a second bite of the cherry. Saved Galil. Took that off of Snax' body. Now it's to be tested. And a clean headshot. Oh.
I don't think I could tell you possibly how bad of a round this is. Why are G2 playing 5 members again in tunnels like that with no space, no info? They know what they're up against. They know there was a scout. They know there was a save Galil, because that was all telegraphed to them, right? And they've just played 5 players through tunnels. They haven't done any map conditioning, any map control of anything. They've just played what is to be the same round. Monacy, Malbs. Dig them out of trouble right now.
They have to. I mean, you're not going back through spawn. Kixon's made sure of that. The glaring gap right now in the setup is jumping up short, but of course, how are they supposed to know? And so, they walk into Dexter's domain. Nice shot. Monacy is bailing him out.
Uh-oh.
Mounts alongside. Tess is forced to relocate. That molly should spread.
It's deep.
It's not.
Too deep.
Oh, he's got vision. And he's got a free headshot here if Monacy comes around this corner, nails it, traded. Malbs up in the clutch.
Real quick.
He's not going to be ready for this. Kixon's walking in. Hang on. Bomb will be planted in time. Gets his gun out in time. Kixon springs through. Long range MP9. 9 HP. Malbs and Monacy save them in a disastrous opening sequence.
That was a 2v5.
2v5. 2 versus 5. And you want to talk about, G2, it's about the individuals. What a perfect example. They fumble the entire opening, and then Monacy and Malbs just put their heads together and get out of that nightmarish round with the 5th. Bloody hell, Double Orbs pulled it early here, and now Nerds doesn't even get to use his, so that's a huge amount of money squandered early. Monacy removes it from the equation.
G2 win this one, they're back in the game. I know it's still a 4-round gap, and that's assuming that they do convert this, but it is looking good with the number advantage so early. They can forget about the woes of the first half and just go through the paces. The individuals get a little bit more autonomy, right, with the type of fights and the way they can go from there, not being dictated to. They're the ones dictating the pace on the T side. So currently the CT setup, Shush on B, Kicks in close mid doors, Dexter helping Tessus out towards long. A lurk smoke drop, that's going to apply pressure to Shush. His comms will be, well, exactly that. There's a possibility for a leak. Mid door smoke deployed, and space, ooh. That's not well thrown.
Gap for the orb to peek the catwalk cross and your Xbox jump up. Might limit what Nico
That's probably exactly what Nico's saying right now. Right, that's exactly the comm right there is, hey, the smoke's bad. They can see over the top. But it looks to be an A split. This is still losable.
Yeah, I think Dexter would just have to have a crazy multi-kill. They are activating on B. Is it too little, too late? Find out. 40 seconds, as they say, up is clear. Dexter, Tessus, you're going to have to activate. Short is a threat, and now Dexter gets there in time. 30 seconds as they line up their util.
Yeah, bridge smoke. They'll molly CT to cut off rotation.
And Malbs will catch one on the flank, but they may overlook the second. There was a second member there in Shush. Dropping CT is a brilliant play. Nico profits. Tessus, he's in trouble. They're going to be swung down. Good frag, but taken down by Snags. It's a lovely round for G2.
Taz was right. Just need to get a couple of rounds.
Yeah. And everything will be fine.
Everything is looking fine. I know, again, it's still a huge gap, but Heroic are going to have to go into a partial investment again. So what was a massive lead now is starting to get a little bit hot under the collar. Heroic need 3 more rounds to convert things, but how are they going to get there? Yet to find a round in the second half, and simple as you like for m0NESY. Nertz just steps on out, offers himself up, and some great shooting from Malbs and Nico to close down the round. Even Snacks getting involved in all the fun. Shush has company. He'll be padding out. Shush has had some moments, I'd say.
I really like the combination of util as well, like that CT smoking combination, getting Nico to drop down. It couldn't be any better to run down Norpa as well. He's trying to hold that Gandalf cross church. He gets away with murder there. 4 kills. He's doubled his kill count on the exit.
And kind of a big deal. Not a massive deal, but when you think about it, it was m0NESY and Malbs a couple of rounds ago that had to bow them out at 2v5. Right. So there is financial damage. There is the ability to purchase. m0NESY, if he goes for the orb, I think he's going to have to go glass. No, he's just got enough for Kevlar, but no utility. So, yeah, Snacks down to a Galil. Decent impact there, but not the buy from Heroic.
A dropped orb from Shush gives Dexter a chance to use it. Nico's out. Okay. That's a lot of early control. What a gift that is for G2.
Just feels your best weapon is in the worst spot for Heroic right now. Like, Dexter can be an X factor if they return, but okay, he's able to dip out of dodge. Uses the smoke safely. Retreats. Long fight coming.
Boost on blue box.
No flash, though.
Tuck in. No! Nico empty-handed. Malbs makes good on it. A triple kill. Shush nearly finds a round winner there onto Hunter. Nade won't find him. He gets away. Malbs 1 HP. Snacks the healthiest. Will pick up the AWP. Perhaps going to give that option to Malbs. What's the angle Shush has adopted here? Just out of interest, out of curiosity. Okay, so safe from the AWP, just holding that ramp walk up. Say that as he actually does start taking glances.
I think you want to play in a position where you're less committed. You can play for info and then Dexter can come play in. Because I know Shush is low.
He's just in the open. Is he hoping just to be kind of overlooked on this AWP sweep? Just like that! Shush gets the frag. Taking down Malbs. Trade is there and AWP is there for the close. Dexter makes the 11th a reality.
And got that done with a little investment. And, you know, Shush, with those kills, had enough money to then drop Dexter the AWP, which was the final kill of the round. So, you know, it all works out.
Ooh, good point. Well made.
But now G2, they're wobbling. They made a conversation for a comeback. Nico's just been donated an AK-47 thanks to Malbs, but Malbs is the one who's popping off. He's the one with 19 kills. m0NESY the next highest on 13.
Yeah, why is...
Oh, there we go. Okay, so Nico gives it to m0NESY.
Can understand that.
I don't know, even... Like, I think they had to make this type of a buy because it was only 1,400 loss. So think about how bad of a position you're in. We had some rounds where we just won, so our economy got beaten down. Then we eventually do lose the round, so it's essentially the hard reset because you only get the 1,400 loss. So you have to force. So their force spike was like, okay, well, let's hedge. Let's get an AK out into the mix. Malbs still has a Deagle, sure. But this means that if you don't win this round, which is very unlikely, you only get 1,900 loss next round, and that's the final round of the game.
Yeah, so though it's
a shit spot to be in.
The Shush quad kill has had huge echoes and ramifications, as well as that, 2v5 you discussed. God, your options are so null and void, aren't they? Okay, that's the last smoke they have. They've thrown it for a mid to B split. CTs respond with just a CT smoke and a very comfortable setup. Dexter. Okay, flashed off of the angle. Maybe there's something to be said about this as they do get across, turning the next flash, another missed shot. m0NESY onto Kixon. Malbs unable to get anything done long. That's info, too long. Dexter and Tessa spotted on long side. And the bomb goes down. Hunter has just been completely overlooked. He trigger disciplines his way to the double. Oh, yep, converts it. Takes down Nertz. That's a massive round from Hunter. How he got there? I'm not quite sure. Actually, I'm not sure how he ended up there with behind 2 players in CT. We're going to do our best to find the answers for you.
Did he drop? He could have just dropped down, right?
Just like that.
I suppose. Okay, so out of the rounds that G2 have won, we had a Malbs 4K, we had a m0NESY clutch, we had another Malbs 4K in like a 2v4 situation. We had a Malbs m0NESY 2v5.
Yeah. God, you're nearly at 7.
Right?
Yeah.
But now we just had a round that m0NESY gets an opener on a dropped AK thanks to Malbs, and then Hunter gets 2 kills. So there you go. Somebody else that's not Malbs or m0NESY. Here it is. Turns the flash. Bang. And yeah, he just jumps straight down. Okay. Good decision from Hunter. sees prey right here. Beautiful. The second one, insane. Like, the way that Nerds is attempting to take that fight, so desperate.
And so, somehow, the 7th for G2 is theirs. Will they find any more?
Given up long completely. See Heroic, they just evacuated immediately out of long. So they're sniffing that it is probably going to be a mid or a short type of map control round, as G2 haven't gone fast long. They haven't put pressure B. They haven't just biffed down. They are just going through the paces.
This angle from Dexter seems set for success unless it's flashed. Nico outdoors calls it clear. That smoke, does he choose to respect it? It looks like he will.
Yeah, if he'd gone ahead of that, that would have been massive information, but the time that it landed, he thought better of it. So they need to work on short control now.
This flash should catch Dexter. Just don't go ahead of it.
They won't get kicks in though.
Both dropped off. Both in unison. Drop off. Reaggress. And Dexter hits the shot.
What's that about?
Crazy to be re-peeking. Jumping straight back up. Catches Nico's search.
Nico's in his own molly, or his teammates, right?
Yeah, that's the one they threw. Monacy gets this nice equalizer. Molly onto Tessus. Good spam. Huge damage from Tessus. Forced away, but getting frags every step. 24 in counting from Tessus. The Dane delivers. Hunter and Malves on a 2v4. Hang on. This is perfect. That was perfect for Nerds. How has he gone down? Hunter, quick flick. A massive kill from Hunter again.
Add this one to the tally.
Yep, that's part of your list. Unless Shush can come up clutch, he's had a couple of tough days or tough rounds.
Is there a kid MC?
Kit watch.
He literally just did that cam, so let's see. There he goes. He found it. Here we go. He's coming up.
They've gotten to short. And it is a short plant. I don't think Shush has got any chance.
No, but he might be able to, I was going to say, consider the AWP in CT. Doesn't look like it, and... well, that'll be that.
Thanks for playing.
So, did Tessus get mollied out of Goose, or did he just swing and spam?
No, he got mollied out of sight.
Yeah, 2 Goose and got 2 kills.
And then, yeah.
Then he overcommitted. Yes.
Yeah, well, when you're on a heater.
I know.
When you're on a heater,
Chad. I know. The blame, I would say, that this is bad.
Yeah, what, the Dexter peak?
Yeah.
You got away with murder on Nico. The fact that you're going back for more.
But then Kixon and Nert's not playing together. Like, they're offering up individual kills. So if you want to play that type of CS against G2, they will gladly take it. So I feel Heroic have given G2 a way back in the game with how they played some of these scenarios.
Ooh. What information does that give you, Malbs, when you hear 2 HE sound off and a flub long smoke? 2 smokes at the same time. Heroic, they're floundering a bit. Tessus. Oh, beautiful. Peeks off of the flash pop. Catches Nico searching and Hunter retreating. Could have lost his head as well if he's not careful. Did Hunter manage to kind of housekeep that rifle away from retrieval?
He scooped it up and took it away.
Big play. Can we go X-ray off for this? I don't know if that's possible. No, it might be a whole thing.
Nah, it's all right. It's Dust2. Rush can observe Dust2 without X-ray on. He'll be fine.
Just wanted to appreciate how much is hiding behind these doors. Monacy posted and just like that. There's a Tessus frag. Gets the quick scope.
I don't expect kicks in if they try and go out mid to B. They pressured B. Now they're heading over towards that site. Oh, they will consider someone close. Shush is pushing. Wow. No, it's 2.
Oh, Kixon deleted. Clean from mouth.
Flanks on flanks.
Flanks indeed. Short activates. It's enough of a distraction. And the 12th round is theirs. Heroic steal one away on a half buy. Just 5-7s. A scout in the mix. And G2, after trying to claw their way back into this game, have let it slip. Just the second round, but it's all. After a 10-2 half, that's all they needed. Series point, 4 of them. That's the opener from Tessus. He gets another here as well.
The fact he gets a second is huge. The first was great. The second is wild because at that point, B's being pressured. So they think we need to start moving over to help in case it is going to be a B execute. Final round, potentially G2, Brittle, AWP, Galils, and Pistols.
He pushed the molly, Chad. And it might work out for him. He paid 60 points of health to be here. And now the nade comes through. Overlooked completely is Nert. A double kill. 60 points of health. Finally goes down to the nade of Snacks. That's the price he pays. All to play for. Tech9, Deagle, and a Galil.
Keep your eyes on Shush. How does he operate here? He looks like he's going to push through this upper tunnel smoke, which is fantastic for Heroic because, look, the bomb's coming back the long way around. Snacks and Malbs through tunnels as, oh, clearing. Shush, you're going to get caught by timing. Timing's against you. He's, oh.
He saw him. He saw his leg. He knows what's up.
But Malbs saw him.
Yep. So they know that the B anchor has gone a little bit walkabouts. They'll confirm he's retreated to the site after that exchange of information. 60 seconds. What's the call? What's the go? Tess is completely disconnected. Is he flirting with a bit of long push? He wants the info, and he'll slowly start to claw it away.
The fact that you saw the bomb, right, you're not expecting them to rotate back the long way. It's all going to come down to timing. They're pivoting up short.
Timing is everything.
Kixon's just gone CT.
Tess is not going to catch him, is he?
No, they're through. A free site with Malbs and Nico.
Trust it. Trust the process. Trust the process. Tess is flanking. Tess is flanking. This is getting spicy. 25, and they're all going to be looking the wrong way. This would be one hell of a way to end an incredible map of Counter-Strike from Tessus. Up, revealed, and just the one. Nico, immediate trade. Smoke on short. Plant safe. I think the smoke got a bit deep there. No, covered. All good in the G2 hood. Can they close this one up?
Disconnecting for this. Shush is going through long. Kixon was going to be going short, but he's just called the bluff of the smoke, and he's going all the way around as well. So they're both going to be trying to retake this from long. This is very tough for Heroic.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. The frags aren't going to come easy. Look at the setup. Nico safe short. Malbs safe Gandalf. Just a HE is all they have to work with. This is falling apart at the seams. A clean one tap from Nico. Does what Nico does best. Flash and swing. Malbs will collect, and between the two of them, they get that 9th round through.
Oh, these awkward-looking buys, right?
Every
for both
time.
teams are very necessary as part of the conversions. G2 continue to hold on. They are going to have to take this into overtime if they want to convert this best of one. The winner of this will be taking on the winner of Astralis versus Eternal Fire. That is the last best of one on the A stream coming up next, but this one's going the distance. Complexity versus Liquid didn't deliver in that department, but this one has. It felt like it was going to be quick. 10-2 on the half, but the score now reads 12-9. And Saw, he saved this final tactical timeout. Pretty good with the conversions off of the timeouts. I think at the moment he's at 100%.
Just need one more for the conversion of this best of one. Your opening round, MR12 best of one.
Oh, you're so mad about this if you test us, aren't you?
Yeah, I come in.
So quick. Bang.
Trying to find the right moment to engage. You had them, like you did have them in your crosshair, then a little crouch, a little delay, and it got a bit awkward in the spacing. Boost for Monacy, going to set himself up with a decoy bait. Doesn't tag anything on the cross, but they're erecting a boost behind the smoke, and he's already read it like a book. Monacy switched on. Turns Dexter off. Kixon ahead of the flash, will have a chance here. Malbs goes wide, but a messy spray from Kixon. Unable to convert, and now a 2-man advantage for G2 to seize double digits.
The Hunter's out mid, they've cut off the rotations. It's just going to be Shush. It's just going to be Shush. He had the rotations completely cut off.
It's kind of sick from Shush. Reveals the AWP as well. AWP on B, doubling up long.
I don't think that'll cost them, but you could have just parked. Look at all the nades available for G2 as well. They should be pretty diligent with this. Make sure that you're using your mollies and smokes. They just let Nico contact. All right, cancel that. They've got different plans. Use the pointy end of the spear. Tessus.
Gonna be tested. He gets a clean. Oh, what a shot of that is from Tessus. Gets 2. Just picks their brains out of their skull. Now he's actually ready for Monacy's peak. The flash is good, but he still does the damage. Tessus is on mad one right now. 10 HP, finally brought down. It's a double from Snacks to save G2. Oh, Snacks, has he done enough? Or can Shush come up clutch? He has to do it all now. Snacks in the clutch. Shush was exposed, fully flashed, but he keeps on moving. Drops down, jumps back up. Snacks on Goose. Shush making it very clear where he is. It's a Snacks clutch. Triple kill. We play on. Let's go, says Nico.
They almost gave that one away. Well, Tessus almost stole that one, didn't he?
Yeah, dude. The second shot.
He almost stole that one. Tessus is the sharpest in the server right now. I don't think that's up for debate. He is hitting absolutely everything. He's mauling them. These just the laser beam of the Silence Down 4 takes down Malbs and Nico. Bang, bang. Well, Saw, he didn't convert that one, did he, with the tactical timeout?
Whew.
Partial bite for Heroic.
G2 have lost one of these before.
It's never easy for G2, is it?
Never.
And the fact that it's Nico and Hunter at the bottom of the scoreboard, Malbs, Monacy, and, well, Snacks has even had a couple of contributions. Important clutch for him.
Yep, very important. Kept the game alive. Dangerous, dangerous. Just a couple of scout shots from Degs to ring through. Gives them an idea as to what they're up against if they didn't have one already. Shush going to be flashed into the fight here. Nico is fully blind. Nice shot! Shush comes alive with the 5-7. A triple kill with just the sidearm. G2, surely that is enough. So much work. Just Hunter remains. Shush has done everything with a pistol. He grabs himself the AK, trying to keep this game alive. Dumping Util as he surges in towards the A site, as he tries to get as hard as he might to win the 1v3, and they're all going long. He peeks this once. He's a dead man. It's Heroic's map. And Shush, a couple of ups. Certainly some downs, but he ends the game with that play on short.
Damn, massive work from Shush there to close things down, and G2, their luck of the individuals showing up round after round to dig them out of these massive holes comes to a close. A huge performance from Tess says he was the best player in this map without a doubt.